Sendingen fra Blest sponses av Tysvær kommune og kontorfellesskapet Løa.
Hør den fantastiske og utrolige historien til Ali Dorani står det å lese i programmet til Blest. Og vi kan legge til se, for her det mye levd liv festet til et papir eller til tegneserie. Ali Dorani, what are you telling us in your pictures, in your cartoons?
Most of my cartoons are connected to Australia and Australia's policy against refugees and immigrants. So in my cartoons you can see a lot of different aspects of how Australia treats people, treats innocent people who are escaping from their own country and trying to get to safety. And Australia imprisons children, and I try to show all these different stories from voiceless people around the world. I mean, first I traveled to Australia. It was very easy for me to get to a Western country if I wanted to travel to Australia. So then, unfortunately, after a couple of months, Australia and the government removed me from Australia, and then they exiled me in another country which is called Papua New Guinea. And it wasn't only me; it was many people, and including children and families as well. So they kept people there for a long time as me, and then for no reason, and each time we were asking them why. They wouldn't tell us anything, so that meant that everything was so random. And so I started continuing drawing and documenting my own daily life in the camps and sharing it with the world.
Hvis vi begynner her borte med å se på bildene, så det Ali sin figur. This is in a way you.
Yeah, that's a Mr. EatenFish character, which the character I created in the camps. And most of my drawings are including the same character in different situations and different stories. So this character and the person who has been in camps, been assaulted many times, been struggling with mental health and struggling with the different forces that they have been tolerating from the government. And usually in these cartoons you can see that the cartoons that they come from the camps I usually include fences, or I usually put signs in them, the signs that reminds people of the camps and can introduce in an easy way about what's happening in the camps in Australia.
Ali har altså opplevd tøffe ting, overgrep, og det lett å se at det har vært tunge tider. You look very sad.
Yeah, my next drawings that I did in Norway, the cartoons are smiling more. And I used to have a lot of black and white cartoons, so because I didn't have access to equipment, so I had like only one pen and one paper. And if you look at some of my drawings, I used to add as much as information as possible in one page, because I couldn't lose the page, and I didn't have eraser to make mistakes, so I had the opportunity to put as much as information as possible. So most of my drawings are very confusing sometimes.
Over there's a picture that really reminds me of Norway.
Yeah, that picture is actually my version of Scream from Edvard Munch. And that's a bit well known in Norway because I have been exhibiting it in different places. And when I did that drawing, I had no idea that Munch was from Norway. And suddenly I saw the picture of Scream, and I actually so much felt that how the artist was feeling when he drew that. And then I decided to make my own version and add different objects to it, so it shows that it comes from the detention, and it's easy to recognize that it is from EatenFish. Yeah.
Vil du se og høre mer til Ali, så opptrer han på Blest i kveld.